that we got, again, put us in position to win the game. And you know, we just have to learn from it, continue to grow, and we have 9 games left in this conference, the regular season, and as I told you guys, every one of them is very important.
Chase, 18 shots today. Was it just the fact that you guys weren't able to get the ball inside that much and maybe were forced to take some 15, 18, 20 footers that maybe that you normally don't do in the system? Was that the reason you took so many shots? It was so hard to get it inside.
Yeah, they played extended help on the backside on Eli, and they doubled down on the post a lot, and it was hard to get a rhythm.
Did you make some adjustments at halftime? It seemed like there was better flow going on.
It was a better flow. First half, it was more so of me just, missing layups. But most of them were just, close to the basket, 5-10 footers, just close around the basket. I just wasn't falling in.
Ray, you look at you lost the game to Butler, and it was a questionable call. The Wisconsin game, it's a tough place to play. Wisconsin lost to Green Bay as well. It was close even today. So you got this bigger picture that's looking pretty good, but you got a shorter picture here, what it could have been. Can you talk about just how you build from that? You had won these 3 games or 2 or 3.
Yeah, we could have won them, and you can go down our record in the close basketball games, and it's been a possession here or there, or our record could, we can have probably 4 or 5 more wins. That's the way we look at it. And we knew that, as we try to climb in this league, we know that we're kind of in uncharted waters by our program in recent history, and we're just learning about how valuable every possession it is, and we're learning to rise in the league. And most of these teams have gone through the wars in this conference, and the thing that I'm encouraged about is we've been in every one of our games in conference and had a chance to win every one of them, and that's even on the road. And the sign of a good basketball team is when you look at our defensive numbers and our rebounding numbers, and that's what we have to be encouraged about heading down these final 9 games and heading to the conference tournament. The way we've played on the road, the way we've been in ball games, the way we've competed, and that gives you a chance. That's what you have to do. It's going to be tough to get the number 1 seed. I still think the number 2 seed is in our grasp. A lot can happen these 9 games, and that's going to be our goal, to try to finish as high as we can. But the way we're competing is the thing that's going to give us a chance.
Actually, it seems like, I think this is like 6 times now that you've had the ball, you as a team, in the last, 30 seconds, 20 seconds, 10 seconds to have a chance to tie or go ahead. And I think 3 times you've had that chance. Does it get frustrating, or do you just have to, let that water go off your back a little bit and just forget about it and go after that?
It's very frustrating, because a lot of times it's a good shot, but you just gotta let it go and keep on it.
Early in the game, Bowman got into foul trouble. You had to pull him out. And it was kind of dictated certain things.
If it's going to take 3 games to win it, or 4 games, or whatever, I think because of our bench, we can be a tough out.
Is there an emotional? This team here, Wright State's had a little bit of success. When you played Butler, it had great success at those moments. You've had 7 wins the previous 2 years. Some of your players are new, but some of them have been here. Is there a hump that you have to get to when it's right there, and maybe win a couple games like this, and then it takes over a little bit?
Yeah, I think so. The thing that I'm encouraged about, and the Butler loss was a heartbreaking loss. It was a heartbreaking loss. But the guys came back and worked, and we had one of the best efforts of the year in Milwaukee on the road. And that's the sign of a team that can play the game. and then you're at Green Bay, one of the hottest teams at home, not only in the Rising League but in the country. I mean, they've won 16, 17 straight. So we're right there, and that's what we're looking at. These are some growing pains. This group has never been together and been through the wars, and I think Wright State has been, Butler's been the most successful, but Wright State over the last 3 or 4 years have been as successful as anybody, winning 20 games. So I think they were picked second for a reason, and that's what we're looking at, how close we are instead of how far away we are.
Maybe just go back to that last play, Ray. You had 4 seconds left. Was it Chase one of your options, or was there other options out there too you were looking for?
Well, yeah, Chase was an option, and Chase has been on a tremendous role, and we recognize that. And trying to get him positioned, and you see he had made a couple shots in that area where the ball's located. I think he feels comfortable going to his left and pulling up. And but the second effort, we got, and Xavier got a second effort, and just unfortunate it fell short.
You pleased with the overall progress that you made from this year compared to last year, and just where you're headed right now, and looking at the bigger picture?
Well, I tell you, I look at the most important part of our season is to rise the league and playing our best basketball down the stretch to tournament. We want to have that goal, just like everyone, to play in the NCAA tournament and be a champion. Just looking at our team in the month of January, the quality of basketball that we play, and I know you guys as writers, if you look at our statistics, you look where we are defensively in this conference. You look where we are rebounding, our field goal defense, our three-point field goal defense at the top of the league. Those are effort statistics that give you a good indication of where you are. And it's going to come down to continue to defend and rebound, lock down on people, and we locked down on a pretty good team the second half. Making free throws, making layups, taking care of the basketball, all things that are correctable. That's why I think that we have a high ceiling and we can get better.
Going about memory on this, last year you made great improvement defensively. You were pretty good in those statistics last year defensively, and you had trouble scoring. I noticed you were at the top of the league in scoring as well. It says something. You need talented players to win. He's a talented player. He's a talented player. Holman's a talented player. You comfortable with when you go in there that you have pretty talented players that can win this year?
I think we do. I think you do. You look at an 11-point loss at Michigan and a season opening loss at Cal, and you're talking about a couple overtime games in there, 2 and 4 points. And it's a fine line between winning and losing, but I think that's a pretty good indication at the midpoint of the season that we can play with teams in this league, and that's what we have to look at. Butler being picked to win in the top 20, Wright State picked in second. They've lost some close games and a veteran team. I think our guys go into each game with a tremendous amount of confidence and prepare and expect to win.
Because you still have a shot at Butler again. You still have a shot at these guys again. It's on the road. Writers might look and say, hey, you had your shot and beat them at home. I assume that as a coach and your players, you're looking at them, you don't care where you play, you just want to get a shot.
Well, that's the thing. I've been with championship teams before, and then they've really struggled on the road. This team, they embraced the road. As I said, as you look at the number of road games we've had, and you're talking about 11-point defeat in Michigan and season opening 20-plus point loss at Cal. But other than that, it's been a point, 2 points, 4 points. We've been right there.